chronic pain with you before.
But now there's a new book that could help you cope with some of the pain. Author Daniel Gears is joining us now. Daniel, what is your book called?
So it's actually called Finding Identity When Chronic Pain Fades.
Okay.
I have it right now in Kindle. We're still working on it as far as paperback because I'll tell you the formatting is a heck of a lot different there. So we expect that somewhere in September.
So you can get it online, right? Mm-hmm. And what is it all about?
So it's actually a personal journey of the chronic pain and the chronic illness. I have a rare disorder called alpha-1 antitrypsin where I lack the proteins that protect my lungs and my liver. Mm-hmm. And then due to a horse accident many, many years ago, I just completely wrecked my shoulder and had a lot of nerve damage and was ignored by doctors, including in the VA, for quite a long time, until I actually found a really brilliant neurosurgeon in Indianapolis who fixed the problem.
Wow.
So as of right now, I'm about 6 weeks without any pain in my shoulder after 16 years. And what was amazing was actually the journey is like I actually felt like I lost a piece of my identity when the pain went away. Because people don't realize you can actually grieve something, you know, that's bad when it disappears.
Oh.
So
that's amazing.
How do you feel right now?
I mean, it's amazing. I can move. I can play tennis again. So it's been pretty magical. But I do remember when I left the doctor's office that first time, like I was just crying and I couldn't figure out why until I realized it's like I lost something that was actually defining me, whether I had wanted it to define me or not.
So how does that affect your identity?
So what it does is it actually can kind of seep in and become a part of you. So if you picture you've got like a bowling ball that you have to carry with you all the time. You can't put it down even when you sleep. You have it with you nonstop. And so over time, you know, it just sort of becomes part of you. You sort of become that person with the bowling ball and you're there. And then if you lose it someday, you know, you just realize there was this weight I was carrying, you know, maybe 12 pounds, and now it's just gone, and I don't really know what to do with it.
Wow.
And Daniel, why does someone actually grieve the loss of pain?
Well, a lot of it comes from, I mean, some of it can actually be selfishness. You know, you can identify, and I talk about it in my book, that there were things I used to be able to say, I could do this in spite of the pain. Now I can just do it. Which, yes, that is selfish, but I like to be really honest, like, you know, where some of that comes from. But also the fact that it's like a traveler you've been with for such a long time that when it leaves, it's kind of like, well, now what do I do? Even though it's a good thing it's gone.
Right. So you talk about your journey in the book. Is it also sort of a self-help for others?
There's the final chapter. I won't lie, there's a couple areas that are pretty depressing in there, but then the final chapter talks about some of the ways that I think a lot of folk can use, whether their pain is still with them or not, to kind of help recapture some of what makes them strong and kind of remember that each day that you have a lot of power in you.
And how long have you been working on this for?
It took about 7 months to write and then about another month to edit or so.
Wow.
What was it like for you? I'm sure that was probably a part of it for your healing process as well.
Oh, that was by far one of the best parts about writing it. It's just that, like, I could actually get the words out, and there were a few parts where I had to remember, like, okay, I remember when this happened, would take me immediately back to some of these, like, really, really ugly situations I went through. But then in the end, it was like, I have really come farther than I thought I have.
Definitely. Remind us one more time where people can check out your book right now.
So it's on Amazon, but the easiest way to find the direct link is at therubylight.com, which is the publishing press that I've started.
Great. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back, guys.